In 1965, a Hungarian man named Laszlo Polgar wrote a series of strange letters to a woman named Karla. Laszlo was a firm believer in hard work. In fact, it was all he believed in. He completely rejected the idea of innate talent. He claimed that with deliberate practice and the development of good habits, a child would become a genius in any field. His mantra was, "A genius is not born, but is educated and trained." Lazarus believed in this idea so strongly that he wanted to test it with his own children, and he was writing to Kerala because he needed a wife willing to jump on board. Kerala was a teacher, and although she may not have been as adamant as Lazarus, she also believed that with proper instruction anyone could advance their skill. Lazarus decided cheese would be a suitable field for the experiment, and he laid out a plan to raise his children to become cheese paradise. The kids would be homeschooled, a rarity in Hungary at the time. The house would be filled with cheese books and pictures of famous cheese players. The children would play against each other constantly and compete in the best tournaments they could find. The family would keep a meticulous file system of the tournament history of every competitor the children faced. Their lives would be dedicated to cheese. Lazio successfully courted Kerala, and within a few years, the Polgars were parents to three young girls, Susan, Sophia, and Judith. Susan, the oldest, began playing chess when she was 4 years old. Within 6 months, she was defeating adults. Sophia, the middle child, did even better. By 14, she was a world champion, and a few years later, she became a grandmaster. Judith, the youngest, was the best of all. By age 5, she could beat her father. At 12, she was the youngest player ever listed among the top 100 key players in the world. At 15 years and 4 months old, she became the youngest grandmaster of all time, younger than Bobby Fischer, the previous record holder. For 27 years, she was the number one ranked female chess player in the world. The childhood of the Holger sister was atypically, to say the least, and if you ask them about it, they claim their lifestyle was attractive, even enjoyable. In interviews, the sisters talk about their childhood as entertaining rather than grueling. They loved playing chess. They couldn't get enough of it. Once Lazul reportedly found Sophia playing chess in the bathroom in the middle of the night. Encouraging her to go back to sleep, he said, "Sophia, leave the pieces alone." To which she replied, "Daddy, they won't leave me alone." The Polgar sister grew up in a culture that prioritized chess above all else, praised them of it for it, rewarded them for it. In their world, an obsession with chess was normal. And as we are about to see, whatever habit are normal in your culture are among the most attractive behaviors you will find. The seductively full of social norms. Humans are herd animals. We want to fit in, to bond with others, and to earn the respect and approval of our peers. Such inclinations are essentially to our survival. For most of our evolutionary history, our and ancestors lived in tribes, becoming separate from the tribe or worse, being cast out was a death sentence. The lone wolf dies, but the pig survives. Meanwhile, those who collaborated and bonded with others enjoy increased safety, meeting opportunities, and access to resources. As Charles Darwin notes, in the long history of humankind, those who learn to collaborate and improvise most effectively have prevailed. As a result, one of the deepest human desires is to belong, and this ancient preference exerts a powerful influence on our modern behavior. We don't choose our earliest habit, we imitate them. We follow the script handed down by our friends and family, our church, our school, our local community, and society at large. Each of these cultures and groups comes with its own set of expectations and standards. When and whether to get married, how many children to have, we holiday to celebrate, how much money to spend on your child birthday party. In many ways, these social norms are the invisible rules that guide your behavior each day. You are always keeping them in mind, even if they are at the not top of your mind. Often you will follow the habit of your culture without thinking, without questioning, and sometimes without remembering. Sometimes without remembering, as the French philosopher Michael Michel de Montaigne wrote, the customs and practice of life in the society sweep as along, most of the time going along with the group does not feel like a burden. Everyone wants to belong. If you grow up in a family that rewarded you for your chess skills, playing chess will seems like a very attractive thing to do.